Poppin', beautiful people. What is poppin'? Gonna let this room fill up. As you see, we working. We working already. We are working already. As you come into the live, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you like. Make sure you share. Make sure you turn the notification bell on. What's happening? Boom, 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 boom. What is happening? Put some fire in the chat if you can see me. Put some fire in the chat if you can hear me. Everything is kosher right now. We're in a U-Haul. Yo, what up, bro? I'm in the U-Haul right now. I'm in a U-Haul on the East Coast right now. We literally been moving minerals and crystals all night long. We've been moving minerals and crystals all night long. 2 stores worth of minerals and crystals. So my hands have been touched and highly favored with all the glorious minerals and crystals of the world. What's happening? What's happening? What up, Steph? What up, John? What up, Riley? What up, D? What up, Denara? What's happening? What up, Mama Leslie? What's up, Leslie? What's happening? Today's going to be a good one. Today's going to be a good one. It's simply not everything you try is going to work out. And when it doesn't work out, you got to be willing to put the work in as much as if you was going to literally succeed at it. Meaning, when you try something and it does not succeed or does not thrive as you thought it was going to thrive, you got to be willing to clean it up. What's happening? What's happening? And this is the other side of the success story. I had retail stores down here that was extremely successful during COVID. And then right after COVID, you literally start seeing like this decline in the quality of people that you can find working for you. Put some ones in the chat if you can relate to that. Like you see, even in your industry that you're in, whether you're the owner or just been working there for a long period of time, you see the quality of the salesman, the quality of the staff, the quality of the people that are surrounding you. They're not the same anymore. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Yo, Patrice, how far are you from Riley? How far are you from Riley? I'm looking for flights to Raleigh, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So when you start noticing those things, you got to be willing to in-game adjust. And see, one thing that I love about myself is that I'm always willing to in-game adjust. Meaning when something is not going the way I want it to go, I'm willing to hit the e-brakes, admit that whatever I was trying to do is not working, and then restructure it to figure out how it's working. How many people right now struggle with understanding that your trading journey is not going as well as you want it to go, but you have not hit the emergency brakes to in-game adjust to figure out something different? The reason why you losing more than you making in an organization like OBG. Put some 8s in the chat if this is you. Let me say that again. When you're in business and you start coming up with concepts, and then you pursue those concepts all the way till you open up an actual store, brick and mortar. And then the brick and mortar does not do exactly what you want it to do for the period of time you wanted it to. I wanted it for 5 years, 10 years. That's what I wanted to do. It lasted, how long did it last?
Which one?
The locations here in Orlando?
4.5.
4.5, almost 5 years? 4.5, 5 years during the pandemic. Now we had to shut 2 of them down. We have one of the stores here. We actually shut 3 stores down here. So imagine we have 1 left over here, but we have the storage and the inventory from all of those stores. From the safes, from the cash registers, from the paper, the receipt paper, from every freaking thing. So the energy goes, if you're going to create something, if it worked, you're going to bask in those blessings and those rewards. If it does not work, you can't bitch and complain about cleaning it up. So You got to be willing to in-game adjust, and that's what that terminology came from. Pump the e-brakes, boom, stop what you're doing, reset, admit what you just tried to do was not working, it was not safe, it was not healthy, it drained you, it took a lot of energy out of you. The way I'm trading right now is unhealthy. You understand how you can relate to this? Because if you're in your trading journey and you're in OBG and we're giving you signals and we're giving you direct trade management and you're still not winning, then you have to look at yourself in the mirror and hit the emergency brakes and say, yo, what am I doing wrong? And I can guarantee you, those who do not win here do not follow. They do their own thing. And those who follow, you literally lose because you start doing your own thing outside of following. And then you say, well, I have to start learning how to trust myself. Then put the education in. Put that same education in. Because if you're going to come over here and you think you're going to just make money and just follow and follow and follow, let me tell you something about this journey. This journey is extremely spiritual. Put some 100s in the chat if you understand what I said. This journey is extremely spiritual. Meaning, you can only follow someone else's dreams for so long to the point where their dreams are going to hinder yours. So when you're following me and Alex's dreams about just being day traders on a daily basis, teaching the community, but you're not putting that effort in, you're just riding that wave, you can only ride it for so long. Put 100% in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. You can only ride that wave for so long. Why do I say that? Because this game is spiritual more than it's anything. And the reason why I say it's spiritual, because you're trying to manifest something that has generationally been the opposite. Let me say this again. You're trying to manifest something that has been generationally the opposite. Financial freedom. You understand that? So when you start targeting that, guess what's going to happen? Everything around you is going to have to change. All your commitments are going to have to change. You see that? So when you're not willing to commit and literally make the sacrifices and lose the sleep and do and help others and stuff like that, then you're not going to ever align with your spiritual financial success. And if you don't align with your spiritual financial success, you're only going to be consistent enough to just make enough to be solid. And then you're going to be chasing the bag because you see Alex winning. You see me winning. You see Kylie winning. I mean, you see everybody winning. I said Kylie. Shout out to Oil Queen. Shout out to Oil Queen popping my head like that. Shout out to the Oil Queen popping in my head like this. So this is what I wanted to tell you guys. Like, as I'm on my way to the storage to literally clean up once again, in-game adjust. And most people will get frustrated and get tired. Do you know how excited I got to see how much money I had in storage, in products, in minerals and crystals, good vibration, authentic stuff? I looked at my son yesterday, I said, we sitting on a gold mine over here. We sitting on a gold mine over here. So now we got to regain in-game adjust, and then switch it up. And now we got pure products. Pure products. We got some of the most beautiful mineral bonsai trees that is on the market. We're touching them last night, stacking them up, putting them in the extra storage. I'm just looking at the energy rise around the storage. I said, man, whoever got these storage next to our unit, they're going to be blessed like a mom. But let me tell you, I ain't been in a U-Haul truck. Sheesh. This reminds me of college days. I haven't been in a U-Haul truck since the 90s. Let me tell you, these motherfuckers like riding tractors. You can't hit nothing. Are you a truck driver? No, I'm not a truck driver. I'm in the U-Haul truck with my son. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the U-Haul truck with my son. 811 on the East Coast, 511 on the West Coast. I live in Las Vegas. I am the #1 digital educator in North America. I am one of the top leaders in the #1 trading organization on the globe. And right now you're seeing me in-game adjust on retail stores and clean up. So I had storage at a couple's house apartment. Basically, they had storage units in their apartment that we basically rented out because they were working for us. And since the locations are no longer there, they're no longer there. So it is my responsibilities to get my stuff out of their actual garages. So this is what we're doing. They stay about 25-30 minutes from where my sons stay. So we got a unit right about in front where I used to stay. What up, Brody? And now we making that run since last night. What time we started last night?
Like 10:30.
Like 10:30. We own it since like 10:30, Brody. Brody broke his back, he say. Brody say he broke his back. He said the market is not favoring truck drivers. Let me tell you why the market is not favoring truck drivers. Because truck drivers are trying to drive and trade at the same time. So you can't do it. You can't put 100% focus. Trading is going to give you exactly what you give it. It's going to match your energy. Put some 8s in the chat if you understand that. Am I right?
Yeah.
Trading is only going to match your energy. Trading is going to give you exactly what you give it. And if you give it part-time energy, it's going to give you part-time results. If you give it hustling as energy, it's going to give you hustling as results. But imagine when you hustle in the market, the fastest the money comes, the fastest the money go. When you educationally, strategically put yourself in a proper position to generationally, financially change your life, I know that sounds like a lot, but it's absolutely not. Understand that. When you put yourself in that top position around better people that are doing and achieving what you're trying to achieve, you're automatically going to start getting rubbed on, meaning success is going to rub off on you. But you got to be willing to put in that work. You got to be willing to put in that work. What do they see it? You got to be willing to put the work in. And if you're not willing to put the work in, guess what's going to happen? You're going to be willing to be bitching and complaining about results, hence the beams, that you're not actually receiving. But you're going, I'm here though. Well, there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people on the NBA team that ain't never getting in the game. I never got in the game. I just got great checks. I never got in the game. I just got great checks. I was on the practice squad for like fucking 3 years. But I had an NBA tag. I had a tag. So you can get yourself tagged as a day trader just by being associated with OBG. You can be tagged. But who wants to be tagged? I think everybody wants to be successful. Let's get some fire in the chat if you would like to be successful. It's a difference. It's a difference. It is a difference. When you want to be successful, man, let me tell you, you got to be willing to put that extra in. You got to be willing to lose the sleep. You got to be willing to jump on the flights. You got to be willing to put in the work when everybody's sleeping. Let me say that again. You got to be willing to put in the work when everybody's sleeping. You see, last night everybody was sleeping and we were working. That's the difference. That's the difference. So when we relaunch and we come back out with a new proper plan, because proper P's, you know what I'm saying, the 5 P's, proper preparation prevents poor performance. Now we can do it in a way where I'm like, you know what? Why go into the malls when we can go into the city? Communities need products like that. You understand? They don't need to come to a retail mall to just be able to have access to it. How bad you want it? That's right. That's right. How bad you want it. Show up for you with Coach Rashonda. That's what I'm talking about, Rashonda. I like that tag. I like that tag. So I'm here to tell you guys, like I said, like, this journey is not going to be peaches and cream. And the day you refuse to learn how to follow is the immediate first step, is the reason why you're not winning. If you just come into OBG, pour out everything in your cup. If you traded before, you've never traded before, you've tried it, you're doing it now, but you're not as successful as the people in OBG doing it. So you just want to like basically tweak your game. If this is you, first thing first, let me tell you, I've been a part of systems where I was on one team and had to go to another team and immediately have to learn new plays. First thing you need to do over there is follow the energy flow of the team. Don't come in there and try to recreate anything because this is the way you like to do it. First thing I do when I move or shift to a new team as a point guard is pour all the knowledge that I have out about the other team ways and allow the new team to pour into me immediately. So I immediately start listening. I immediately start taking notes. I immediately start taking action. And when I start taking action, not only am I taking action, but the actions are bold. They're like bold print, big font. They're like, if practice is at 6, my bold ass actions, I'm there at 4:30. If the game is at 7, I'm at the arena at 4. Like, these are bold ass actions. If the meeting is at 1, I'm in the parking lot at literally 12:30. Texting the individual I just arrived at 12:45. You understand? I'm already there 15 minutes scoping the place out. If you're telling me you're going to only time you get to trade is an open bail, and that's the first time you open your phone and open your actual broker, then let me tell you, you can only be consistent at that for so long. Let me say this again, because it's going to be a matter of time where you open up that phone and then you're going to literally have horse blinders on to the risk, and you're going to risk more than you're willing to lose, and you're going to lose more than what you're willing to gain. That's 100%, because you're going to be willing to lose 500 to make 1,500. You're going to lose 1,500 saying that you're going to lose 500. That's exactly what I mean by that. People say, oh shit, I'll risk 500 to make 1,500. And then you end up losing 1,500. Chasing not to lose 500. Close and win and trade. You know what I'm saying? Put some fire in the chat if you can understand. What up, Lena? What up, Lena? What up, Lena? Show us your ankle monitor. Well, since you want to be funny. Not only do I not have an ankle monitor, but my shoes probably cost what your fucking rent is. So we're not going to go there since you want to be funny. My shoes probably cost what your rent is. My stop loss is probably what you probably make in a month. So relax yourself. Don't let the tattoos fool you. Don't let the tattoos fool you. We're not the same. We're not the same. 100%. Don't let somebody else's background and environment fool you either. I'm just in a U-Haul, buddy. I'm just in a U-Haul. People say some of the dumbest shit, Mitch. People say some of the dumbest shit. And because we're on the live stream, people think that they won't get the response sometimes, you know? I'm literally in a U-Haul truck. I got time today. Stop playing with me, gang. I'm in a U-Haul truck going 45 into 50 in the right-hand lane. I got time today. I'm 45 into 50 right now. I got motherfuckers honking at us. Like we got time today. We're in a U-Haul. Play with me if you want to, gang. I got clap back all day. That's a mindset also. Because see, I was always told, put some 8s in the chat if you can relate, especially men and females. I'll go for men first. How many times that people would tell you, man, you need to kill that ego. You need to kill that ego. Man, you need to put your ego out. Man, you need to put your ego away. Listen, never kill your ego. Understand how to operate with spirit, because the spirit needs to drive your vehicle, your life car. But man, you got to put that ego on the seatbelt, put that motherfucker right in the passenger seat, because you never know when it's time to switch. When it's time to switch, let me tell you, your ego will let you know when it's time to switch. And sometimes you got to tell him, no, I got it. I'll go in the next rest area. I'll give you the wheel. So when I read that comment, I immediately just switched seats with my spirit and let my ego drive this vehicle. So I can give you that smoke, what you came here for. You probably text that shit on the iPhone 5. Yeah. You probably text that shit on the iPhone 5. 100%. You probably got aluminum foil on your charger too. And your electric plug socket's probably so big, you can't hold nothing in there. Your electric plug socket act like they probably work at the red light dishes, them holes so big. I guarantee you, you do a video right now, all you hear is chirping in the background. Every fire alarm in your house got the beeping in your house. Lazy ass. You probably 5'4" too. 5'4" with 2 left feet. Let me stop. Cause it for sure be somebody just like trolling. They be trying to troll you. They be trying to troll your boy. I be with the troll. I'm a troll. I can be a troll too. Let me stop. Let me in-game adjust. Let me rewind. Let me reset. Let me get back positive. Y'all see? It's a work in progress. You see how sometimes you get in messy trades? You got to just put the stop loss and be willing to take the L, close the trade, get back focused, remark your chart, and start back with exactly what you were gaming to do when you got started. I came on here to be positive, and then he provoked my ego, you see? So now I regain the whole attention, in-game adjust, switch the seats back to the spirit, and now we back talking again, gang. He made me drop my vibration, gang. He made me go back to red vibration, gang. I was sitting in my purple. I was in my purple, gang. I had to go 607 Unk on him, Cindy. I had to go 607 Unk on him. You're not even real. You're not even real. I don't even know why I give you that time. You're not even real. Now somebody see me in this truck and they said, where's your ankle? Show us your ankle monitor. So I just basically showed him my shoes that probably cost his rent. And then he just immediately disappeared. So when he saw those shoes, he saw those unions, he said, oh, wrong life, back up, reverse. This brother's crazy. Rewind like that. So the purpose of this live is because I'm in my vibration of literally cleaning up what I've started. It's tedious, it's hard, it's hot, it's humid. It was storming, raining on us yesterday. And where most people would have turned around and just said, you know what, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm never the procrastinator guy. I looked at my son, he was looking at me crazy as hell because we was barely able to see in this motherfucker yesterday. And I kept on driving. And I said, man, it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And we got to the storage, it got even worse. And you know what I said, I would rather work in this rain in the middle of the night than be in this fucking Florida sun in the middle of the day. So choose your poison. Pick your heart. I would be rather working at 11 o'clock at night when it's storming and raining versus working 11 o'clock in the morning when the sun is really beaming. Ew, choose your heart. So we put smiles on our face. We started bumping some ratchet ass music and we started acting like Bob the Builder, just emptying shells, like bubble wrapping, taping. Woo! Listen. You got me messed up. You don't like we gonna in-game adjust. We chameleons over here. We in-game adjusting. You telling me it's PMI? We in-game adjust. You telling me Powell is speaking? In-game adjust. You telling me Trump is speaking? In-game adjust. You telling me the work claims are coming out? In-game adjust. You telling me there's news on the JPY? In-game adjust. If you ain't winning in the New York Stock Exchange, in-game adjust. Asian session it is. You ain't winning in Asian? In-game adjust. Take your ass to London. Guess what you got to do? In-game adjust. Why you got to in-game adjust? It's different time frames. It's a different schedule. So it's going to take different commitments. So choose your hard in this industry, beautiful people. It's literally not that hard. What is hard is people refusing to understand that this journey is going to take a better version of you. So you're thinking you're going to come over here, sign up, get over here and immediately start winning when you don't deserve it. The people who come over here and immediately win, they deserve it. You hear their story? They deserve it. You see the people who are over here losing? They deserve it. I swear for God, they deserve it. And you know why? Because most people are still double dipping. You want to be this, you want to be a day trader. You want the results of day trading. You're putting in part-time effort, working a full-time job, giving them full-time commitment, and you're coming over here giving part-time energy, full-time want. Part-time energy, full-time want. Man, I want this shit so bad. But I only can show up when I'm off work. Oh, it's the next one. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's the next one. You understand that? Let me say that again. Y'all putting in part-time work, demanding full-time results. Working a full-time job, getting part-time results, but giving full-time energy. Why do you give your job full-time energy? Because it pays your bills. And when you get out of that mindset that whatever I'm doing, as long as I can pay my bills, can you pay your bills? Can you pay my telephone bill? Can you pay my dun-dun-dun-dun? That song fire in the motherfucker, bro. That song fire as hell. Let me embrace my inner femininity. You know what I'm saying? Since motherfucker call me a toxic masculinity nowadays. Let me get my Sasha Fierce song for y'all. Can you pay your phone bill? Pay your telephone bills? Once you get out of that mindset of just paying bills, I'm telling you, it's a whole new world. It's a whole new world. It's like the Aladdin and Jasmine. It's a whole new world. You can tell I got daughters. You can tell I got daughters. It's a whole new world. And imagine the only thing you have to start doing, put a 1 in the chat if you would like to know how to get out of the mindset of I just need to pay my bills and then everything else is like everything else is good. Put a 1 in the chat if you would like to learn how to just get rid of that mindset immediately. I got the perfect solution for it. And it's worked for me for years. I'm telling you, years. Look at all of these ones. Look at all of these ones. Let me tell you, you got to be willing to say, fuck y'all. I'm telling y'all, fuck y'all, I'm busy. Like, I'm telling y'all, the same way you tell someone like me, man, I can't show up to the goddamn trading class, man, I'm busy. You got to tell those motherfuckers like that because they not giving you the results. You see the results over here. I start saying, fuck basketball. I'm going over here to mixed martial arts. I'm going over here to Muay Thai. I got into Muay Thai, succeeded in that. Started doing business. Man, fuck fighting. I started saying fuck them. People say, man, you're a 3-time world champion. How you walking away like that? Man, fuck those motherfuckers, man. They trying to like, they want me to put my life on the line, but they don't want to pay me for it. They don't want to pay me for it. Fuck them. You gotta, y'all remember that saying, ladies? And for the elderly individual that is in here that always runs and goes to tell Alex when I start cussing, don't act like you ain't got no fuck-em suit and no fuck-em dress in your closet for the deacon that keep messing with you at your church house. You telling Erica, listen, Sister Erica, I swear if Deacon Green say something to me one more time, I swear for God. Sister Erica, I swear for God, Deacon Green touched me on my shoulder one more time doing fucking open call. I swear. I don't know if y'all got a Sister Erica in y'all church and a Deacon Green. Baptist church got one, and they got drummer. Everybody should have a fuck-em suit, a fuck-em dress, fuck-em shirt, a fuck-em tie, and some fuck-em shoes. Like, you got to have it. Why you need fuck-em shoes? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to know why you need fuck-em shoes. I'm gonna go through the whole thing. It's a whole kit. Put a 1 in the chat if you would like to know why you should have some fuck-em shoes. Riley, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why right now. Because you got to be willing to say fuck them and walk away. And if your shoes belong to those motherfuckers, you ain't gonna walk away. And you damn sure ain't gonna say fuck them. You got to stomp up out that bitch, man. Fuck, y'all got me messed up, gang. Fuck this. Boom, stomp up out that thing. That's why you need fucking shoes. Because if you got some regular shoes on, your feet ain't gonna do it. Your mind gonna tell you, but your feet ain't gonna move. Your mind gonna say, man, fuck this job, man. These motherfuckers got me fucked up. When I get off today, I swear for God, these motherfuckers call me again. They ain't gonna see me for a week. I'm gonna put my vacation time in. And you just done wasted your vacation on some emotional shit. Your mind told you, but your feet didn't move. Why you need that? Fuck them dress, ladies. Because sometimes you're going to have to literally put your confidence on 10. You're going to have to put your confidence on 10 and go, I don't care what nobody say about me. Fuck them today. I'm a single mama. I'm finna make a way. Fuck them. I ain't nobody finna tell me no today. You got to have that dress. Fellas, you know why you got to have that fuck them suit? When you walk in that bank and you trying to do big business, you got to have that fuck them suit. Oh, bro, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. We getting this loan today. We are getting approved today. Oh, yeah. Why? My paperwork is good. My suit's good. My credit is good. I done came in the suit because I'm A1. So fuck what you talking about. Run that. Run that approval. You understand? You need the suit for that. You need the suit for that. When you want to get a big yes, sometimes you got to put a good suit on. And if you ain't got a good suit, there's levels to it. That's why you got to have your fucking shirt. See, I always keep me a fucking shirt on. I always keep me a fucking shirt. You better stop talking the way you talking, because I'm telling you right now, you got to keep you one of them shirts on. You got to keep one of them shirts on. And when you have a fucking shirt on, guess what happens? Guess what happens? Your money is stable. Your money is stable. Your mind is stable. So that's why you got the shirt on. You physically, spiritually lit. So you elevated past so much drama. So when drama literally comes to you, you got the shirt on. You got the shirt on. So you already stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So when I put all of that into trading, because that's how I move through life, I put all of that into trading. You got to be willing to say, you know what? I'm going to be willing to lose like I'm willing to win. And then understand, if I take 3 losses, I'm not going to take 5, 6, 7 losses on the same pair. I'm not going to lose my 3 to 5% on the same pair. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? You got to have shoes on. Now you got to have fucking fingers. You got to be willing to take your mouse and scroll to a whole nother industry, a whole nother sector. If you trading gold and gold is literally smacking you like you at a P. Diddy party. Hashtag no Diddy. Put some ones in the chat if the market done diddied you. Put some ones in the chat if you done got diddied in the market. You done put your little money in your account. You just started dibbling dabbling at the big party on US 30 on NASDAQ. And NASDAQ brought that baby oil out on your ass. Don't act like Diddy ain't got you in the market. You was like, man, you took your account, you had it at 500. Now you saying you're going to 1,000. Now you sitting at 282. All you want to do is get back to 500. That's that Diddy shit. Man, all I wanted to do is just get on the screen, man. Now all I want to do is audition for somebody else. You see? That's that Diddy shit. I'm telling y'all. Oh, yeah, we big rigging it. We big rigging it. So I'm here to tell y'all, listen, if you're going to get into this industry, you better be willing to become a better person. That's the whole purpose of what I'm telling y'all right now. You got to be willing to become a better person. And the better person that you come, the better results you're going to deserve, the better results you're going to receive, because your future is you speaking and you writing exactly what you're trying to achieve. But you got to also put in action and be willing to in-game adjust and say, yo, I was wrong. I'm moving wrong. Let me stop and let me move different. Because if you're not receiving results and you're in this for 10 months, 12 months, 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, does not matter. You got to be willing to say, like, why is someone winning and I'm not winning? And then you got to be understanding, where is your focus? Money flows where your focus goes. Ooh, Ooh, I say it all the time. I say it all the time. Money flows where your focus goes. So that's why the goal should be stay focused on being focused. Didn't I just tell you that yesterday? I said, man, he was asking me, my son was asking me, how do I like Vegas? And I said, man, I love Vegas. Vegas is popping off. But Vegas, man, you got to be focused. I got to stay focused on being focused. Like Vegas is like that. Because you can lose focus easily. So I'm here to tell everybody, listen, stay focused on staying focused in what you're trying to achieve. Because you're losing or not receiving the results you want, it's very easy to lose focus. And then you start getting depressed. Then you start getting down on yourself. Then you start feeling like, oh, this ain't for me. Yo, get out of here. You're going to have to regroup a little bit. Go that way. You understand that? Stay focused on being focused. You signed up for a reason. You came over here for a reason. Now put in the work. Don't be the individual that come to the gym and sit on the ab machine and text and watch and go scroll through Instagram. Because I call those people out. Bro, what you doing over here? Do 50 push-ups, motherfucker. Get off your phone. I'm always like this. If you ain't shooting a video in the gym and you sitting at the machine and just scrolling through and doom scrolling, I'm on your ass. I'm almost ready to put you on camera. I'm almost ready to put you on camera. Or they go to Planet Fitness. I think it's called Planet Fitness, where they give them motherfuckers. They give you membership pizzas. They give them pizza. They give y'all pizza. Yeah, I think it's Planet Fitness. I see people going there getting a gym membership and going sitting in that whack ass massage bed. The whack ass aqua massage. I was in Cleveland, Ohio, and went into a Planet Fitness, and they were giving out pizza as soon as you walked in. I said, what kind of gym give pizza? They said, Planet Fitness. We're the only gym that does it. I said, go figures. And I got kicked out of that motherfucker because I had a cut-off shirt, and I was looking for 100-pound weights, and I said, I was looking for 100-pound dumbbells. And I said, y'all ain't got no, what's the highest weight y'all got in here? He was like 65 pounds. I said, that is disrespectful. Do you know how disrespectful that is? The biggest dumbbell you got in a full professional corporate gym is 65 pounds. And then you got, please do not drop weights or grunt or make loud noises on the wall painted. The fuck? Shut your establishment down, gang. Your memos are wrong, gang. You telling a person that you created a gorilla facility, but we can't be gorillas when we come in here? I see what clientele you looking for. I owned 2 gyms at one point in my lifetime. And the only reason why I shut those gyms down because they were successful. The only reason why I shut those gyms down because I realized you only make money off people signing up and not coming. So you're basically making money off of people's flaws. Lady D, what's happening? They want to look pretty. They want to look purty. They want to look purty. They want to look purty. So I'm going to end this mindset with the famous words of Mr. H. Stay focused on staying focused. And when you stay focused on staying focused, you never have to get focused. You're already there. All you got to do is laser in on it and start putting action in what you're focusing on. And understand that money flows where focus goes. And if your focus is elsewhere, then you're not going to get results. 100%. I'm telling you straight up. If your focus is elsewhere, you're not going to get results. And if you're trying to bid 25% here, 25% here, 25% here, 25% there, it's the reason why you're getting only 25%. Because the universe don't give a damn where you put the 25%. You're getting 25%. And you can't go 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. This is why I'm downsizing. This is why I'm downsizing, simplifying, in-game adjusting, grabbing the people that I know that rocking with me and the people that ain't rocking with me. Go fuck yourself. I got fuck 'em fingers, fuck 'em shoes, fuck 'em shirt, fuck 'em suits, fuck 'em ties, fuck 'em drawers, fuck 'em socks. I can moonwalk on carpet off their ass. Y'all know how hard it is to moonwalk on carpet? Y'all got me fucked up. That's funny. Everybody trying to be Chris Brown on hardwood floors with socks on. The hell out of here. Do it on carpet. Do it on carpet. I'm telling y'all, And then on top of that, that's my ego. I got my spiritual armor on. I got my spiritual helmet. I got my spiritual boots. I got my spiritual shield that is prepared and shined up by the Most High, saying no weapons formed against me shall prosper, carved on the front of it. You see? Walk by faith, not by sight. Trust not thy mind, trust not thy heart. Trust in the word. I'm telling you, the game has changed. You can't be going around here fickle-minded, not understanding who your actual authority goes to, not understanding who your relationship and like who your real faith is with. When you don't rock like that, let me tell you, man. Let me tell you, man, your successful failures are going to be trials and tribulations consistently. Trials and tribulations. So we didn't reach our destination. She said, Pastor H. Well, let me tell you something about the boy that wanted to be baptized. He couldn't get in the water because the boy said he was a girl. The pastor didn't know what he was baptizing, Jimmy or Jessica. So he said, in the name of the Father, in the name of the Holy Ghost, I baptize both of you bastards. And whoever come out the water, that shall be it. There you go, Jimmy. I'm going to get canceled again. You see what you started trying to call me a preacher? You see what happened? Whole nother character came out. Whole nother character. I told you, Patrice, I got time today. People got me fucked up today. I got time today. I'm with the smoke. Everybody that's going to be in my comment on that bullshit, I'm on their ass. I'm going to get them like at least 10 seconds of fame. I'm on their ass today. I got time today. My thumbs got time today. And then I got a 6-hour flight with Wi-Fi. Oh, y'all got me all the way fucked up. I'm trolling to the Most High today. I'm trolling to the Most High. I'm like, damn, how you got all of these followers and you spending your time in your comment? Because I got a 6-hour flight and I got time today. I got fuck 'em thumbs. Hashtag. I love y'all, man. Like I said, stay focused on staying focused. Don't let my free spirit fool you. It is 100% to keep you guys in laughter on a Monday morning, give you guys really good energy, and point you guys in the proper direction. Never get it twisted. Never get it twisted, because some people need to be pointed in the right direction early in the week so you can start understanding, like, yo, I had a chance to really get my mind right before all of my drama in my life started lifing. And now I'm negative in trading, and I'm mad because shit is not going right in my life. And now you're like battling so many different phases of the industry. I'm telling you, right now, this mindset is to make you laugh, make you understand that if it's not going the way you want it to go, be willing to look yourself in the mirror and say, yo, I'm doing something wrong. I'm not following to the T. Be honest with yourself. I'm catching the trades late. I got the chats muted, so I don't even hear the signals chat. You see? Disrespectful to the blessings. Disrespectful to the blessing. That's all. That's all. That's all. I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. Make the rest of your day the best of your day. I would say get y'all screenshots, but I don't want everybody tagging me on the goddamn U-Haul, you know what I'm saying? Everybody tagging on U-Haul. I'm over here looking like I'm a truck driver riding on I-10 around here. I love you guys. I love you guys. And I wasn't even going to get on here. I was literally texting in the chat because I didn't think I was going to have signal. I think we had pretty good signal. I thought we had pretty good signal. Baby boy whipped this thing. I was kind of like concerned the way he left the parking lot. I was like, oh shit. I was kind of concerned, you know. I had to get the Buckeye, Ohio's, you know. I was like, all right, guys, y'all take care. Deuces. Brody, bring your ass over here. You ain't nothing wrong with your back, bro. Get your ass over here, bro. I see you on the live, laying down. Get your ass over here. Deuces. Beep.